I drink and I know things. My whole life story. Dude, you're 15. Someone's gonna grow up to be an alcoholic. He can't wait to have his first drink. I bet he sneaks it at dinner, just takes his dad's beer, just chugs it. I snuck into my parents' liquor cabinet all of the time and drank the Baileys. It was usually right before church camp. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today on my channel, we are looking at some people that thought they were kind of smart, but then they got called out for being dumb. Usually in these situations, they're putting other people down for being dumb, but they are also dumb. Case in point, me and my channel, and how I tend to act like a smartass, but in the end, I'm kind of dumb. And you guys don't let me forget it. And I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. I've accepted that. I have to put up one video a day. I'm starting to run out of topics. We're gonna look at some dumb people getting called out on social media, okay? Sounds good? You're gonna take it and you're gonna like it. Oh, I just kicked the tripod. Stay there. Stay there, love. It's okay. How's the lighting doing? It's a little too bright. Is that good? Chair good? Let's pump it up. This thing's a little broken. Ready? You shouldn't even be allowed on a computer, let alone on Facebook, all day if you're 16 and still don't know the difference between there and there. Seen that like 6 times today, shake my head, LMAO. And old Joe responds with, if you're 16. Yeah, you're missing an apostrophe and an E there, Brianna. Hey, it's okay. A lot of people don't know the difference between there and you're and you're and you're. Honestly, it irks me a little bit when people don't. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. Some people, English is their second language, but don't call people out for not knowing their grammar and spelling when you don't know your grammar and spelling. Okay, sound good? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I know that our education standards have declined since I was in school due to things like No Child Left Behind and Common Core, but I just witnessed something inexcusable that should embarrass every teacher. At the farmer's market, my total was $7.15. I handed the cashier a 10 and she needed a calculator to figure out that the change was $1.85. That level of math was something I had mastered by 3rd or 4th grade, and math was my worst subject. What is happening in this country? And someone responds, $2.85. Just so you know, you are incorrect, sir. See, and I'm so bad at math that I actually thought he was correct. I'm not ashamed of it. Every time there's numbers, every time I read a number, I'm like, it takes my brain like 10 more seconds to compute it. I always stutter too. It's such a weird thing. If I'm reading out like a large number, I'll totally stutter. I'll have to like re-say it for the editors just because they can't get it right on the first try. But that's funny. You know what? I'm not ashamed, and you shouldn't be either. But don't call people out for not knowing their math if you don't know your math. Use a calculator next time. Who the F decided rendezvous would be pronounced like that? Poor monolinguals. They can't seem to understand that other languages exist besides English exist. What the F did you just call me? She called you Mongolian. No, she did. She called you Mongolian. She did nothing of the sort. Monolinguals means that you only know one language. Right? Let me look that up before I call people dumb. I mean, it's like Latin, so yeah. Monolingual means speaking only one language. Thank you, Google. Do you have a moment? Yeah, what's up? I just wanted to let you know that even if you got a better score than me on the pre-calculus test, I still consider myself to have a higher capability of knowledge than you. I just didn't choose to study. Congrats, I didn't study either. Just pay attention in class and do the homework and you'll be fine. I know my work ethic and it's a strong one. Stop trying to appear smarter than me. I mean, that's a pretty friggin' weird text to somebody.
Just letting you know, like, I'm smarter than you.
Like, you're not smart. Okay. Cool. It's apostrophe S. Kind of off topic, but can we stop using gross? I mean, disgusting, nauseating, and abhorrent exist? Let's expand our vocabularies a little bit, shall we? China is expected to overtake the US in abhorrent domestic product by 2030. That was quick. That was a quick one. I like that. It took me a second to realize what the hell you were saying. Yeah, it doesn't work in that scenario. You need to use the word gross. Gross. Gross domestic product. So I just extracted my own DNA from saliva. It's currently replicating, and next lab I will be able to identify my own genetic fingerprint. What did you do today? No big deal. I extract my own DNA every day, sometimes many, many times. Are you indirectly saying that you pick your nose? Kind of think you are. It's cool, man. I get it. Just don't eat it. It's annoying when people write =, /, in their post. Just take the 2 extra seconds and write it out. Is not the same thing as, or is not equal to, you semi-literate Neanderthal. How about writing to instead of using to, you quasi-literate head? I mean, if I was a teacher and I was editing that post, I would say that you're not supposed to use the number. I'm not. I don't really care, but this person seems to. Probably because they've written out =, /, in a post, and this hit a nerve. Don't tell me what to do. Either you get it or you're not my friend. Be aware, she can move in any direction. Right, because she's the queen and she's on a chessboard. I get it. But where's the person calling her out? She kind of looks like she knows that she looks like she's on a chessboard. You know, like she's standing perfectly in that square. She knows. The bishop over here is like, hey. Caution, wet floor. And then we have a bunch of molecules. Not everyone will get this. Oh yeah, I forgot. You are studying art. How could you possibly know what this pic means? Dude, everyone knows what H2O is. We were in the same biology contest last year, and you got 4th place. Then you got butthurt and stormed off crying. F you, I got higher grades in biology and math than you. Or did you forget? Oh no, I remember. I remember walking to the classroom during the lunch break and hearing and seeing you begging the teacher, Mr. Blank, for the grade because you needed it for college. Eat and die! Oh man. Hey man, we all don't know everything. The fact of the matter is, the more you know, the less you know. You know? The more you learn, you realize how little you actually know. So I'm not judging. I'm not judging people. I know that I know nothing, and I know that you know nothing. Just don't, like, rub it in people's faces and be a dick about it, you know? Like, it's okay. We don't know everything. You read Diary of a Wimpy Kid when you were in 2nd grade? Ha, I figured you were more intelligent than that. That's why I decided to befriend you in the first place. By 2nd grade, I had just finished reading Gone with the Wind, but I know your feeble mind wouldn't be able to comprehend that advanced of a book. Dude, chill, you're kind of overreacting. It's just a book I read 7 years ago. Actually, it's your. But I don't expect you to use full words when you have such a tiny brain. I bet I have twice as high of an IQ than your 2 brain cells. I highly doubt that because it's actually your. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you got schooled. You got schooled, buddy. That's all I'll say to that. Increasing the vernacular of a swath of individuals is something rather perplexing, but best of luck to you. How long did you spend on this? How long did you spend on this Thesaurus website? How long did you spend on the Thesaurus website? Because I feel like it was a long time, you know?
Guys, I feel like you spent a long time on the Thesaurus website to write that sentence. See, my brain can think of those words on the fly, because I'm smart. It's very perplexing to me that you would even bother with such a sentence, because your tiny brain cannot compute. Oh man, these glasses are really dirty. I can barely see out of them. Naked man has taken up smoking. It's so cold outside, man. I don't understand how you can, yeah. Anyways, what do I know? I think we should change the naked man music to something more deadly. I usually just go to the doc when I'm really sick. I tell them what's wrong, what meds I need, what doses, and for how long. They just look at me like,
I mean, I kind of do that too, but that's only because I like spend a lot of time on WebMD looking up what's wrong with me and freaking out and wondering what what I need to be okay. But I'm a narcissist, so. Why do I have to lower myself to human standards? Why am I an ass butt? I don't know if that says ass, but that's just what came to mind. Because I comprehend subjects in a matter of seconds. Is everyone really that insecure? Why do you go to community college if you're brilliant? I mean, there's a question for you. Why aren't you a doctor or a lawyer? Why aren't you writing my textbooks? BTW, my parents paid for an actual IQ test. Yes, there is a difference between IQ and IQ. And I got 130. You guys can believe what you want, but just remember my parents paid for the IQ test. The capital letters, and the capital, not capital, shows my IQ, and Jesus loves you all. And no, my priest didn't ask me to send that. I just did it because I'm weird. Don't judge. You say you got 130, but you spelled paid wrong. Oh, he did. That kind of went over my head there for a second. I mean, listen though, the thing is like, if your brain is inclined to be very logical, you can be extremely good at math and be able to do like really insane math problems in your head, but not be very good with language. Just, it depends on what kind of brain you have, what you're more inclined to be good at. But I feel like if you scored a 130, then you would also need to be good at language as well. Right? Is it just me, or does laughter feel too much like showing weakness? Probably just a thinker thing. What the F? Some feeler chuckles at me an intellectual, you fool. If laughter is me showing weakness, then I'm a really weak motherfucker. Really weak. I laugh at my own jokes all the time. It's because I'm funny. I'm funny. I laugh at things that are funny. I'm kind of funny. Sometimes. Most of the time. Yeah, well, you're still here, aren't ya? Jeez, you're still watching. Obviously, you find me entertaining. Maybe you're laughing at me instead of with me. And that's okay. I'll take it. It's still funny. Instead of saying motherfucker, you could just say Oedipus. Half our generation wouldn't even understand that. Yes, you are right. The thousands of notes on this post prove how ignorant our generation is. Only you are intelligent. You are the chosen one. Only real ancient Greek kids would understand. Reblog if you're a true 650 BC kid. I think most people understand the word Oedipus and what an Oedipus complex is. It's funny. It's a funny joke. I enjoyed that. I might use that. An Oedipuser. You Oedipuser! Total solar eclipses occur somewhere on Earth every 2 years or so just calm yourself when people tell you they're rare. But the last solar eclipse that was seen from North American continent was 38 years ago, so to some they are. FYI, the Olympics moves around the world almost as much as eclipses with the same frequency, yet nobody calls them rare. I like you and everything, but sometimes you come across like a pompous Do you want people excited about our solar system or not? Odd that we live in a time where telling people what is true in the face of what is false comes across as being a pompous No, deliberately missing the point. Eclipses are rare in any given place on Earth. To make a technical correction does. I mean, yeah. He kind of does rain on people's parades a lot, you know? He's like, I'm so smart, I'm gonna rain on your parade. You know, you get like excited about knowledge. You're like, no, you're stupid. I'm Neil deGrasse Tyson. Don't forget it. All right, guys, those were some, what am I doing? What's the video title? Those were some dumb people getting called out on social media. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you didn't, eat a poo-poo. Okay? Subscribe!